Here is a list of every Marvel project you should watch before seeing the Thunderbolts. Starting with the Captain America trilogy, the First Avenger, the Winter Soldier, and Civil War, introducing the first member of the Thunderbolts, Bucky Barnes, who was Steve Rogers' childhood best friend and later a member of his squad in the US Army, who was later captured and subsequently brainwashed by Hydra to be a secret operative, which later forces Steve to make some tough decisions and plays a major part in the breakup of the Avengers. Bucky is then sent to Wakanda to be put into hibernation until they can figure out how to undo his brainwashing, making him no longer a threat to society. We then have Ant-Man and the Wasp, which introduces our next member of the team, Ghost, in which her backstory is explained along with how she got her phasing powers, which is a result of a lab accident, in which she's also looking for a cure to rid her of this ability. Next up is the Black Widow movie, which introduces multiple members of the team, including Yelena Belova, Natasha Romanoff's sister, Red Guardian, both Yelena and Natasha's father, and Taskmaster. We also get our first introduction to Valentina, who shows up in a post-credit scene to pit Yelena against Clint Barton, which leads into the first season of Hawkeye, specifically episodes 4 through 6, where Yelena appears, continuing her story, in which she wants to get revenge on Clint, whom she believes is responsible for her sister's demise. And finally, we have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which gives us our first introduction to John Walker, who takes on the role of Captain America after Sam gives up the shield, but after making some mistakes, gets the shield taken away from him, and is recruited by Val to take on a new mantle, US Agent, as well as continuing Bucky's story of healing from his trauma and making amends. If you have the time, some honorable mentions of other things you should watch include Infinity War and Endgame, which play crucial roles in the history of the MCU, but features no main members of the Thunderbolts besides Bucky and only a little bit of setup for the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Wakanda Forever also has a very brief appearance by Valentina, about a minute and a half or so. And finally, Captain America Brave New World, because Bucky makes a short appearance where we learn he's running for Congress.